Yesterday and earlier today, I was thinking I was probably done with the global challenge. I think I could easily have stopped where I was, but there's still some time, and I feel like playing a little bit more, so why not? Well, I'm just barely top 10,000 right now, huh? There's something to be said for parking it on this rating, but the rating's not that important. I want to try this team out some more and see what it does. Obviously, it's got a pretty serious weakness to Basque Legion that I'll have to think about if I want to do anything else with a team like this, but it's been fun. And this one has Basque Legion. Okay. Oh, it's Sableye Chaldon stuff. Oh, it's yeah, it's the kind of Sableye Chaldon stuff that Aaron Zheng has popularized recently, but I think I've seen this variant once before. Not played against it. I don't know how I'm going to do that, but I think I'm aware of it. Well, here's the thing. I can Perish Trap our Chaladon if they just throw that out there early. I kind of want to lead Gengar Sinistcha here. With Incineroar in the back, I don't think that's terrible. Incineroar can mess with Sinistcha can mess with Sableye. A little bit. And Sinistcha might be important to beating Basque Legion later. Then do I leave the Komodo behind and bring Ninetales in the back? The Basque Legion is still going to be hard to deal with, but yeah, let's see. Their rating's a little bit higher than mine, huh? Basque Legion or Chaladon. Okay. Well, I think I'm down to try to just aggressively Perish Trap this Chaladon if I can so that it can't get going. Let's see. Of course, they're not trapped this turn, so they could just switch it out. Yeah. I can see them switching our Chaladon out to Pelipper and then just attack them. Okay. I was going to say maybe I should have covered for that, but that's not what they've done. They brought the Pelipper in for the Basque Legion instead. Okay. Well, this is still not easy, that's for sure. But let's see. It's gonna be really hard to position so that I don't lose to Basque Legion later, actually. And it's probably Scarf Basque Legion on this team, although I'm not 100% certain. Okay, the Electro Shot will go into Sinistcha. Our Chaladon and Pelipper are Perish Trapped, but the question is, can I sustain that long enough? I can pretty easily pin the Sinistcha slot too, right? Pelipper can Weather Ball if I try to bring Incineroar in. The crit Sinistcha with the Electro Shot. What can you do? I think I should go Ninetales actually and get rid of their Rain before I do anything else. That could make things a bit awkward. Actually, if I'm protecting Gengar here, I don't know if going to Ninetales next works. I don't know if anything else works either. So I can knock out Sinistcha with the Pelipper. This Perish Trap might just not work at all. But yeah, let's start by getting rid of their Rain. I don't have a better idea. Okay, Electro Shot will take 2 turns now. Awkwardly, though, I've just protected Gengar this turn. Oh, wait, can I... What happens if I disable Electro Shot in the middle of its 2-turn sequence? I don't know the answer. I think that might be worth trying. I don't know what's going to happen. But I think I'm down to find out. I'm gonna go for the double protect because there's not really much reason not to. But let's see what happens if I disable Electro Shot. Okay, I don't get the double. That's fine. It was never likely. I don't know whether our Chaladon is going to execute this attack successfully. I don't know this interaction. Nice! Okay, we stopped the Electro Shot. It's just an Ice-type Weather Ball on the Gengar. That doesn't even do terribly much damage. And now... I'm switching Incineroar in for Gengar. I think I'm preserving the Sinistcha so that I can redirect an attack from Basculegion. Because I can still lose to Basculegion. This team is pretty weak to Basculegion. It's a real problem. Having Rage Powder available might help. Hey, I learned something about the game mechanics today. How about that? Okay, Ninetales avoids a Flash Cannon. What does Pelipper go for? It doesn't have Water-type Weather Ball. It's Ice-type Weather Ball into Incineroar. It would be nice to intimidate Basculegion, but I don't know how much difference that really makes at this point. Okay, so I Perish Trap these two. But there's still Basculegion, which genuinely could win this game by itself, potentially. And then whatever else they have in the back. Let's see. Basculegion and the Sneasler. Okay. Ninetales just protected. I need to find a way to get Gengar and Sinistcha onto the field together, basically. In a way that kind of simplifies things a bit, because like the answer probably just involves letting these two faint. I don't think a parting shot into Basculegion is worth it. Let me try something silly. Fake out the Sneasler. It has the faster fake out, so it can execute that if it wants, but it doesn't. Okay. If it has a Focus Sash, which I think it probably doesn't, but if it does, I've broken that. They last respected a Ninetales, so I don't get to disable Basculegion's attack. Might have been kind of fun. But I think I can go Gengar here. I'm gonna try to make a play here. I can go Gengar. I'm gonna protect Gengar and switch Incineroar out to Sinistcha. I don't think they're gonna last respect the Incineroar slot. If they do, good for them, they got me. I think I just lose if they do, but I don't think they will. And if they don't, then I can Rage Powder and Shadow Ball Basculegion next turn. Okay, Sinistcha's here. Matcha. Last Respects goes into Sinistcha. They got me. Oh, okay, that loses me the game, I think. Oh, I guess they had the Incineroar pinned. No, they Dire Clawed that slot. Well, probably that slot. Oh, they just got me good there. Okay. It is possible that Gengar's faster than Basculegion. But, like, that's what I have to count on at this point. That's unfortunate. This early game went so well. And I think I probably lose. Well, let's see. Okay, I'm faster. Alright. That's always a pleasant surprise when that comes up. Alright, so they called the Sinistcha switch in, but it worked out anyway. Weird game. I'm gonna have to really... If I want to do anything else with this team after this global challenge, I'm gonna have to really think about the Basculegion matchup, because I'm just on the edge of my seat every time. Close combat Incineroar. Knock it out, lower their own defenses. Needs a little drop to Shadow Ball here. Well, I'm glad I played a little more. That was quite a game. I don't know how long I'll go today. Probably not very long. $16.30, okay. Can I get another one? Hi, Robbie. Yeah, that's happened a couple times, and I've been surprised every time. But I don't know how else to beat Basculegion. Unless I can get it with a Rage Powder at just the right time. Anyway, this is Mono Water, which is interesting. They have Basculegion, of course. They're either bulky or adamant, yeah. I think the Cybertron team runs Jolly, right? So that's why I assumed that was what it was going to be. Anyway, how do I beat this? Kommo-o might kind of go crazy into this, if I can handle the Pelipper. I'm going to take Rain away from the Pelipper, although that gives them Ice Weather Ball. So that might be bad for Kommo-o. Maybe Kommo-o is not the right answer. I don't really want to bring Palafin with only water attacks into this, I think. Ninetales also only has an Ice attack, but taking the Rain away could be good. I mean, Sinistra could be really good here. I think I actually just try to get the Kommo-o going if I can. Is Incineroar even good here? Fake Out's always nice to have, but... Shouldn't I also be slower than Adamant? I don't even know. Alright, I'm gonna do the thing I almost never do. That felt like it cost me a game earlier in this challenge, and that is leave Incineroar behind. Melodic Basculegion, okay. So the nice thing about this... Well... They don't have Last Respects powered up, so that's good for Kommo-o, but Melodic could have some, it could do something. Current record? I have not kept count. I usually lose count pretty quickly. Alright, well, let's get Gengar transformed at least. I might be more afraid of this Melodic than I need to be. Let's protect both. How much of that last game did you catch, Robbie? Okay, they just went for flip turn. Into Gengar. The final two turns. You missed me Paris trapping the Archaludon earlier. That was kind of fun. I learned, I didn't know the interaction. I took away their Rain with Ninetales, so they did the first turn of Electroshock, and then I confirmed by trying it that disabling it after the first turn does prevent the attack from coming out. What if I'm faster than this Basculegion? I am. Nice. You're glad you've only run into 2 Mega Gengar? Yeah, it's not the easiest Mega to use, but it's a lot of fun. And it's been very strong, obviously. Oh, they didn't even Icy Wind this time. Okay. They burned Gengar. That's probably fine. Who's coming in? It's Pelipper. I think I can just double the Melodic. They could have Wide Guard. So if it's Pelipper, maybe I Aura Sphere instead of playing Scales. I don't know. It is Pelipper. I'd like to not let them get Icy Wind if I can avoid it. What do I do if they protect Tailwind? You know what? I don't think they have Wide Guard. Some do, but most don't. Wrong move. There we go. This at least does something to Pelipper. Yeah, okay, no Wide Guard. And I did less to Melodic than I'd like. Yeah. Okay, well I poisoned it, so that's nice. My laundry machine in the room behind me is so loud. I don't think the mic picks it up, but I feel like it must. Second one, you knew exactly what they were going to do, and you still couldn't beat them. Oof. Okay, so they have Tailwind now. But Mog's at 1%, it could have Recover. Kind of want to just go Ninetales. Take the rain away and click Blizzard. Protect Komodo, probably. They have something in the back, so they could switch Pelipper out. Or they could have Wide Guard. Well, let's see. Okay, they went for Ice Weather Ball into Komodo. And Icy Wind. So I'll get my Blizzard here into both targets. That'll be 2 KOs. And then there's just their last Pokemon, whatever that is. Definitely a Water type. Well, Blastoise, okay. I mean, I can Fake Out, but what does that accomplish for it? I might as well just Blizzard. I can think about Encore Disable stuff after I see what it does. Oh yeah, Mega Blastoise. I didn't even think about that, but of course it is. I think it's their only Mega. Aura Sphere into Ninetales, okay. I mean, if I Encore it into that, then Sinistcha kind of just wins. Although I think Komodo is going to win first anyway. But also, I think they have another turn of Tailwind, so I can't really safely Encore anyway. Only one turn of Tailwind left, I think, if I counted correctly. So really, I can just protect through this. Yeah. Do they have any other Mega on their team? It could be Gyarados, but probably Blastoise is the only one. Alright, well, let's protect, and then win. Oh, forfeit, okay. Well, leaving Incineroar behind didn't hurt me into Mono Water, at least. Water type Elite Four member. Yeah, their title is not a lie. Let's get another one. If I win the next one, I might call it early today. We'll see. I don't think I'm playing very long regardless. Okay, interesting rain stuff. Aegislash is kind of hard to deal with because it can Shadow Sneak Gengar and it walls Komodo. So I need at least Incineroar or Palafin, probably both. Both means not bringing Ninetales. Ninetales was so good into those last two rain teams. And this one has Meganium as well, and Drampa. That's making me a bit weaker to Aegislash if I bring Ninetales. Or, I mean, I could just not bring Komodo. Actually, Komodo's not that good here. I could do Gengar, Palafin, Incineroar, Ninetales. I'm sure that has some weaknesses, but... how do I beat our Charladon then? I overwhelm it with Gengar, Ninetales special offense, or I Perish Trap it. Okay, well, I mean, that's doable. Farigiraf could be tricky, actually. But I think those are the Pokemon I want to bring. So, let's see. Wet Boy and Hard Boy, okay. Well... I don't want to do the turn 1 Mega Evolve and Perish Song again. I don't have Sinistcha giving me cover for that this time. So if they double Gengar, I could be in trouble. If they double Gengar, I'll probably lose on the spot if I do that. So, do I have a better idea? I think it's worth a shot. Take the rain away. It's probably valid to do, but it's risky. Yeah. I think the same, but we'll see what happens. I've walked it in. This maybe just doesn't work at all without Sinistcha, actually. Well, I got the Parasong. Do I get to trap them? It's a Tailwind with Pelipper, so they don't double Gengar. What does their Chaldon go for? Electro Shot. Okay, well that works. I think I have to go Incineroar next. Yeah, because they have the Tailwind up. Or... No, hold on. I can't disable the Electro Shot this time, but I can protect Gengar and Encore the Electro Shot and stick them with a 2-turn move for as long as our Chaldon's still here. Yeah, I think that... I mean, that's not foolproof, but I think it can work. Hurricane into Ninetales, makes sense. But I'm guessing the Electro Shot went into Gengar. Oh, Confusion, that's potentially a problem. Please break through, Ninetales. Oh, that's rough. Okay, now I'm in trouble. That Encore would have been so good. I don't know if I switch out here. If I don't switch out here, do I just lose to our Chaldon after Gengar probably goes down? I suspect that. So, all right. Congrats on escaping the Paras trap. Have a Blizzard at least. Okay. Maybe they kill Ninetales too, maybe. Ice Weather Ball into Incineroar. Draco Meteor into Incineroar and it misses. Oh, I was probably fine to leave Gengar in then. Well, no way to know that. Ninetales hurts itself again. Ninetales is about to run out of Perish count now, but so are both of these. So, okay, what do I think they might do? I don't have any idea at this point. I'll click a Parting Shot into, I don't know, this slot, and I'll bring Palafin back in, so I don't lose Ninetales to my own Perish Song. Pelipper switches out for Meganium, okay. Our Chaldon for Farigiraf. A Parting Shoot the Farigiraf, probably not the better option. Also, Palafin is just hilarious in front of these two. Well, you know what? The Parting Shot into Farigiraf might actually matter because I can get Gengar right back in here. Mega Cubed, considering their name. Tailwind ends. I say they protect Meganium and go for Trick Room. That's what I think they'll do here. I could Flip Turn for Farigiraf, get Incineroar back, and do damage. I know I was saying yesterday that I'm relearning that Flip Turn is probably not worth it on Palafin, but it could pay off here. I think it's better than being stuck with Palafin on the field against these. Okay, Meganium Mega Evolves. Will that KO? I don't know. I don't think so. Oh, just misses it. Also, they didn't protect Meganium, did they? Meganium and Farigiraf in the back. This was so good if Ninetales just didn't get confused. Well, what can you do? It happens. Well, they went for the Solar Beam into Palafin, so that won't do much to Incineroar. But what does now Farigiraf do? Is it Trick Room? It's not Trick Room. It's -1 Psychic. Okay. I mean, they're pretty vulnerable now, right? Sludge Bomb, Flare Blitz. Maybe Farigiraf takes a Flare Blitz. Yeah, I think we just go for it. Okay, Farigiraf protects. That means somebody else that's hard to deal with can come back in. Meganium's gone. Who's it gonna be? Pelipper. This is tricky. How do I beat Archaladon? Okay, I think what I do here is I switch Gengar out to Ninetales. Again, that gives me the Snow, and then I Flare Blitz Farigiraf. And I preserve Gengar to try to beat Archaladon in the endgame. The Tailwind that they can just freely get from this is a problem. I can't leave Farigiraf hanging around. Okay, they Weather Ball Ninetales. It doesn't KO. And I get rid of Farigiraf. They're down to 2 Pokemon now. And I have Weather Control. But I don't have Gengar on the field. I would love to just Perish Song right now. I can lock Pelipper into Weather Ball. And that can stop a Tailwind. I was originally going to protect Ninetales. But I do think I still have to deny Tailwind. If I can. At least I have to deny it this turn. So I think it's Encore into Pelipper. Parting Shot into Archaladon. My whole team except Gengar resists Weather Ball while it's Ice type, and then when the snow ends, it's just not good. Okay, they take out Ninetales with that. Flash Cannon into Incineroar. So I get Gengar in safely here. And then, who's the other one? I think Incineroar again. I think I fake out. So what I'm thinking to do is Pelipper is locked into Ice Weather Ball. I could see them... going for the KO into Gengar with Pelipper. And preserving Gengar a little bit longer could be helpful. They might just double Gengar. That would make a lot of sense, but... Take out an Pelipper. Then I get the Perish Song. They also don't have good damage into Incineroar, except Electro Shot, which always takes 2 turns, like so. That's pretty bad timing for them because I can just protect both my Pokemon next turn. And the Electro Shot will do nothing. So it's just protect and protect here. And then, yeah, I don't think they have enough time after that. Palafin in the back. Encore's over, but I don't think that matters at this point. Let's click some buttons. Yeah, this is definitely guaranteed, right? Because this is the second last turn of Perish, and then Palafin can just come in and protect, even if they take 2 KOs somehow here. Oh, that just KOs. Alright. Sometimes I forget how strong Mega Gengar is. They're definitely not taking 2 here. They actually don't even get 1. And no need to let Gengar go down to the trap. If they don't forfeit here, I'll just protect Palafin and switch Gengar out. When I played the Raymer King in a private game yesterday, I let him have the KO on Gengar at the end. But no need this time. They forfeited anyway. I want to see what happens to my rating, and I might actually just stop there. Yeah, I'm good with this. Really short stream, but I think I'd probably park it here. I'm hesitating. Think about the glory. You have a point. Nah, this is already a better result than I expected. I think at this point I won't mess with it. Super short stream. But hey, I woke up today thinking I probably wouldn't play anymore at all, so I think I'm satisfied with this. I can still overtake you. That would take a lot of work. It's a fun team, though. I might see if I can do some more things with it. I need to see if I can find something to do about the Basculegion weakness. But yeah, I think I'll call it here. Another good, enjoyable, fun global challenge, though. And thanks for tuning in, Robbie. That's the stream. It was so short the Raymer King didn't even notice it show up yet. But yeah, bye for now. I'll probably be back with something sometime. I think I can play the Wolfie Subserver tournament in a couple weeks. Probably. I don't know of anything else I'm doing that day, but we'll see.